Executive-ready English. Explain AI architecture to investors. Welcome! In this micro lesson, you'll learn how to pitch an AI product so investors instantly get it. Start with the business outcome. Revenue up, churn down, costs reduced. Put that first. In one clear sentence, name the user and problem. Support leads struggle to triage tickets quickly. Identify the model type, not the math. A classification model or a recommendation system, not gradients and losses. Finally, promise clarity over jargon. Use short, plain sentences that show what changes for the customer. When leaders hear a crisp outcome tied to a real user pain, they lean in. Describe the system like a story. Input right pointing arrow, core model, right pointing arrow output. For example, email text goes in. A classification model tags urgency. The priority label comes out. Mention data source and modality. Emails, text, call transcripts, audio, images, or logs. Name the backbone plainly. Transformer, gradient boosted trees, or retrieval plus re-ranker, so experts know the scaffold. Then highlight what's custom versus standard. We use a standard transformer, but add a custom domain vocabulary and a business rule layer. If someone can repeat your one-breath line, your architecture is clear enough. Translate math into outcomes. Instead of, we minimize cross-entropy, say the model learns patterns that help it choose the right label more often. Swap optimizes loss for gets better with each example. Convert metrics to impact. A 5-point lift in precision means fewer false alarms, so agents waste less time. Define acronyms once or skip them. We track AUC, overall ranking quality. Keep sentences focused on effects customers feel. Faster answers, fewer mistakes, clearer recommendations. When language stays concrete, your audience stays with you. Explain where data comes from and why it's trustworthy. Historical tickets from paying customers, covering 2 years and all regions. Show how it's cleaned and labeled, deduped, profanity removed, and labels verified by trained reviewers with spot checks. Cover privacy and compliance in plain terms. Personal details are masked, access is logged, and retention matches policy and law. Describe continuous updates. Fresh data flows in weekly. We retrain monthly and monitor drift daily. This tells investors the engine is legal, reliable, and getting smarter without surprises. Choose 1 to 3 metrics executives already know: accuracy, precision/recall, time saved, or cost per task. Always give a baseline. Compared to manual triage, our model routes tickets with 92% accuracy versus 76%. Show reliability, not just peaks. Report median results and worst-case bounds, like 95% of tickets routed within 3 seconds. Briefly explain trade-offs. We tune for higher recall to avoid missing urgent issues, adding 200 milliseconds of latency. Executives need to see consistent gains, understandable numbers, and conscious choices. Name bias and failure modes simply. It can over-prioritize short messages or struggles with new product jargon. Describe safeguards, content filters, anomaly alerts, and a human in the loop for edge cases. Explain fallback behavior. When confidence is low, the system routes to a human or asks for clarification instead of guessing. Touch on security and access controls. Data is encrypted, access is role-based, and every action is logged. This shows you anticipate problems, contain them quickly, and protect users and the business. Translate scale into user terms. Latency is how fast the answer appears. Throughput is how many users we serve at once. State your deployment choice and why. We run in the cloud for elastic spikes. Regulated clients can go on-prem. Identify cost drivers, model inference, data storage, and periodic retraining. Share the path to better unit economics. Batch low-priority jobs, cache frequent results, distill to a smaller model, and auto-scale. Investors want to see growth without runaway bills and a plan to get cheaper per task over time. Bring it home. The value is faster decisions, fewer mistakes, and lower support costs. A quick proof. After a 4-week pilot with 50 agents, first response time dropped 28% and escalations fell 15%, with no increase in complaint rates. Next step, run a 6-week pilot, target a 20% cost per ticket reduction, and review results at week 2, 4, and 6. Invite questions on risk, cost, or scale. The stronger your answers there, the more credible the upside. Clear story, real numbers, controlled risk. That's investor-friendly AI.